Hey everybody, it's your girl the Blue Empress. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is out there being safe and healthy during this whole fucking pandemic. But, oh my goodness. So, I've watched WrestleMania 36 Saturday and Sunday because it was a two-night event, and I guess I'll have to do another video about that because, yeah. I'm gonna just say this, it wasn't the same without a live audience, although there was one match in particular that didn't require an audience, so I can clearly say out of all the matches that I saw on WrestleMania, it was the Undertaker and the AJ Styles match that won overall to me, so I'm gonna leave it at that. But the reason for this video is because now with this whole stay-at-home order thing going on, it is making life very difficult for everyone around the world. I mean, my God, I am literally, I'm on Instagram damn near every fucking day. And the shit that people are doing during this stay-at-home thing because of this fucking coronavirus pandemic is ridiculous. Oh my God. I didn't see everything from people doing dances to songs. I didn't see people making homemade masks because it's really hard to get a mask. Because, anytime you order a mask, of course, they're going to go to the hospitals and clinics and whatnot because they need it first. And then we're going to get the leftovers and whatnot. So that just, wow. I've been seeing people do this whole I done flip the switch, and Jesus Christ, there was one in particular that just was like, are you serious? You know that video's going to get taken down. But I'm not getting into that. People just been doing just a whole lot of stupid shit during this whole fucking stay-at-home order. Some people have actually been very productive during the stay-at-home order, and a lot of people have just been driving themselves completely fucking crazy with the shit. But now it seems like they literally put us on lockdown because I sent two of my children outside and they came back in the house within 5 minutes saying that the kids are on lockdown, whatever, so they can't go outside. So they have to literally like be stricken to stay in the house. Now, mind you, since this whole thing broke out, my kids have been staying in the house. Except for my one daughter, she did go spend the night at a relative's house for about a couple of days. I mean, for a few days. But she was fine, whatever, and she came back. She's been here. She's been home ever since. But all my kids have been staying in the house. They haven't been going to the store or haven't been going with me as far as me having to go out and get things for the house. They've been staying in the house. On our end, I disinfect, sanitize my house. I have probably like 3 small things of hand sanitizer and 2 big bottles of hand sanitizer. I was literally fortunate enough to find 2 bottles of rubbing alcohol because I could not find fucking rubbing alcohol to save my own ass. I just couldn't. And luckily enough, I went to a grocery store, and thank the Lord they had it. I'm not going to say what grocery store because I don't want to get in trouble for saying the company's name, so I'm just going to say grocery store. But I was fortunate enough to find 2 bottles that was left, and I grabbed them. Because at first I grabbed one. I was just going to grab one, but I was like, nah, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to grab both of them. They're the last 2. What's up? So, yeah. There's just been a lot of items that I have really not been fortunate enough to get. I even went to a drugstore and I found the airborne vitamins. So I was able, to grab those. Thank the Lord, because I went to another store and I couldn't find them. They were taken. So yeah, it was crazy. But dude, I just this whole pandemic is just it's just getting on my damn nerves. It really is. Like, looking outside, it is dead. It is a fucking ghost town. Like, I am just, like I said in my last video, I am so used to people just, you know, hanging out, talking to one another, you know, just enjoying life, whatever. And can't fucking do that. Social distancing, you guys stay 6 feet away from each other. People are wearing masks. People are wearing gloves. We're walking around here literally looking like fucking characters from Mortal Kombat. All I see is a bunch of scorpions,
Sub-Zeros, Reptiles, Ermac, Rain, Noob Saibot, and all the women. I'm looking like Katana and Jade and Melina and whoever else fuck wear masks. That's what we look like. A whole bunch of knockoff Mortal Kombat fighters with these masks on. Like if I literally want to deck out a face mask, I'm just gonna throw a Mortal Kombat thing to it. What the fuck? Why not? So it's crazy to me. I'm trying to find some type of laughter in this. I know it's not really supposed to be a laughing matter, but when I'm going out to any type of grocery store or any type of anywhere, or even when cars are passing me by and I see them wearing a mask, all I can think of is Mortal Kombat. I'm like, we are all trying out for the part of Mortal Kombat. Like, what the fuck? So, dude, this whole pandemic has really just been just crazy in itself, and I am really just wanting it to be over. I really do. I want this shit to be over with. I really do. You know, I've heard that once the weather warms up, that the virus can't survive in the heat. So once the heat in the, the hotness weather comes in, then it's gonna die out. But by the time that happens, it's gonna be summertime, so the kids are gonna be out of school anyway. But hopefully, it will go back to normal to where we can, go to the mall, go eat at a restaurant, and not have to sit over here and be on a panic street. But then at the same time, even if it is over and it does officially become over with, are we really gonna feel normal again, or are we just gonna have that paranoid thought in the back of our head, like, I mean, is it really over, or should I just really just still take the necessary precautions still till I actually get word that it officially is over? Because while everyone is sitting over here worrying about unemployment and the stimulus check and shit, all I've been wondering is when they're going to come out with a vaccination or antiviral or something that's going to kill this fucking virus out. That's what I'm worried about. That's all I want to know. Because all I've been hearing is just the fear being put into people. More people are dying. We got to do this. We got to do that. And if we don't do it, we're going to be susceptible to the disease. We're not immune to this. I understand all that. But all I've been hearing and seeing is that people are being put in fear because of this coronavirus. And then I'm hearing people talking about, well, if it's our time to go, it's our time to go. Really? Does your life suck that bad to where if you contract it, you just gonna say, hey, I lived my life. I did what I had to do. Really now? Really? Is this what it boils down to? Seriously? If it's our time to go, it's our time to go. I'm sorry, people. I'm the kind of person that I want to live my life. I'm not ready to go. I feel that I have more to accomplish and I haven't accomplished it yet. So excuse the fuck out of me that I am going to take every necessary precaution to stay alive during this whole pandemic. If I got to fucking disinfect and sanitize myself with Pine Sol, Lysol, and bleach, well, damn it, that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm not ready to go yet. I'm just not. And it just irks me that people say that. It really does. Because the first thought in my head is, does your life suck that bad that you ready to go? Really? So you're not thinking of, once this pandemic is over, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to go do that, because I've been stuck up in this house all day. I haven't been able to do the things that I've been wanting to do. I've had plans. I wanted to go out of town to Vegas, to, New York, California, Texas, wherever the hell your heart's desire that you want to go. You're not thinking about those things. You literally sitting over here talking about, well, if it's our time to go, it's our time to go. The hell is wrong with people today saying that shit? Let me put it to you like this. Anyone who has said that to me, I'm going to tell you like this. Stay the fuck away from me. Don't say that shit to me anymore. Because I'm not thinking like that. I'm not going to think like that. I'm thinking the fact I'm not ready to go. I want to live. Unless God Almighty has another plan in mind, I'm not going to argue with him with that. But until he says otherwise, it's not my time to go yet. I want to live. There's so much things I want to accomplish before it's my time to go. And for God's sake, I have children. So you damn right I'm gonna do everything in my motherfucking power to make sure that I stay healthy and I don't contract this shit. Don't get it twisted. But I don't like motherfuckers sitting over here talking about when if it's our time to go, it's our time to go. Now they got our asses on motherfucking lockdown. Like someone said on Instagram, now you see how it feels to be locked up for some shit you did not even do. You know how they got innocent people locked up in jail? Now don't you I guess we know how they feel. They're locked up for some shit that they didn't even do. We're locked up for shit that we didn't even contribute to. But we got to stay in the house to make sure that we don't spread the damn virus. So now we got to stay in the house, except for the people who work essential jobs, which is what? Grocery stores, the pharmacy, and the medical field. Main people in gas stations. Restaurants are still open, but they do carry outs only. I think those are the only people that are exempt from the stay-at-home order. But other than that, I'm sorry. I'm just still irking when people say it when if it's our time to go, it's our time to go. That just pisses me off. You know, this whole pandemic is bringing out the most stupidest fucking people out of this shit. It's stupid to me. It really is. People do the most stupid shit. You know, like there was a story that I read that a woman contracted the virus and she walked into a grocery store and was coughing and spitting on the food saying now she's sick, she's going to get everybody else sick. Thank God she is arrested and in jail and was charged. But the place had to throw out $50,000 worth of food and stuff because she spit and coughed on it. So they had to throw all that away, close the store down for a minute, sanitize, disinfect everything, and put some fresh food and stuff on the shelves. So they took action and everything, and that was great. But for what that woman did, she better hope and pray to the heavens that she's in solitude because everybody will come for her ass. She should have never did that. Because right now, I don't give a two shits about a fucking stimulus check or fucking unemployment right now. I don't give a fuck about that. What I give a fuck about is them finding an antiviral, a vaccination of some sort to get rid of this coronavirus so we can get back to civilization. Once I hear that they have and they've tested it and it is effective, let's go ahead, distribute this shit so we can go ahead and get back to civilization. That's all. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what's important to me right now. Not no damn unemployment and no fucking stimulus check. That's not important to me right now. What is important is that people can counteract this shit with some type of antiviral or some type of vaccination so they can go ahead and get rid of this shit. And hopes and pray that we can get the vaccination so it can prevent us from getting the fucking coronavirus. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm tired of people putting more fear in people and not giving people hope that we gonna get through this shit and they're gonna find a cure or a vaccination to slow this shit down or completely stop it in its tracks. That's what I'm wishing that people would think right now and not keep having people bestow fear into them. Because that's not how, it's not where it's bad. I'm sorry, that's how pissed off I am right now about this shit. It's ridiculous to me. Stop putting so much fear in us. Give us some hope. Give us some type of hope. Let the world know that we are in the process of finding something to counteract this shit. Until then, knock it off with the fear. We done lost so many people to this coronavirus. People are dying. People are in pain. People are out here on a fucking panic scare and taking every necessary precaution to make sure they don't contract this shit. And all I keep hearing is the same old thing, but I'm not hearing a cure or antiviral vaccination for this shit. That's all I want to hear. Find a fucking cure or vaccination so we can end this shit and get back to our normal lives. That's what I gotta say. To my royal men, royalettes, stay safe, stay healthy,
Pray to our Lord and Savior. He's kept us alive all these years. He's never let us down. He dang on sure ain't gonna start now. Because that is the only thing that is keeping my hope alive, is that he has a plan. The world ain't coming to an end. Y'all don't know that. That's God's decision to make. So unless you know God and he has given you a precise date and time when the world supposed to come to an end, y'all know nothing. We don't know nothing. That's his decision alone. What you all need to be worried about is staying alive and living your life. We have crappy lives. We're going through shit. But don't sit over here and tell me if it's our time to go, it's our time to go. If you really thinking like that, check yourself. Because I'm not thinking like that. They're going to find an antiviral, a vaccination to get rid of this shit so we can get back to our normal lives. God is going to keep us afloat until that happens. As long as we do our part, we're going to fight this. We're going to beat this. And I guarantee you, when that happens, I really hope and pray that you will sit back, rewind, push play, remember every negative thing you have said during this pandemic, and really say, you know what? I should have had more hope and I should have had more confidence that we was going to get through this, and I didn't. And to the ones who are confident that we're going to get through this and is not letting this get to them and they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, keep your head up. We going to get through this. It's all the matter of your mind and how you let it work. Are you going to let this bestow more fear into you? Or are you going to let God work his magic so we can beat this? That's on you. You know my answer already. And I'm going to leave it at that. So until then, to the next video, my royal men, royalettes, I love you guys. Be safe. And I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Bye.